Balancing asynchronous instruction and synchronous instruction. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, schools across the globe have shut down or are semi-accessible. As a result, the methods of providing instruction have morphed into students meeting with their instructors remotely in some form on a digital platform. Many instructors were unfamiliar with teaching in an online format and deliberating which modality was best to employ given the circumstances. After viewing this video, you will be able to 1. Define asynchronous instruction and synchronous instruction. 2. Explain advantages and disadvantages of asynchronous instruction and synchronous instruction. 3. Describe examples of asynchronous and synchronous learning activities. And 4. Discuss how to balance the two methods. What is asynchronous instruction? Asynchronous instruction occurs when students are able to actively participate in their own learning, giving them the opportunity to interact with their peers at their own time within a time frame, and reflect on the status of their personal learning goals and outcomes. Examples of asynchronous activities: discussion board or forums, email communication, video lectures, Office 365 collaboration tools such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel. These tools allow students to collaborate with one another and share their work. Advantages of asynchronous instruction. 1. Provides flexibility for anytime, anywhere online instruction. This means students can gain access to course content from anywhere in the world as long as they have reliable internet and a computer, which permits flexible opportunities for interaction and communication. 2. Students are allowed to take time to consider their thoughts, which allow them to engage with the content more deeply and feel connected to a learning community. Disadvantages of asynchronous instruction. 1. Lack of instantaneous feedback from the instructor. Students do not receive quick feedback as they would receive in synchronous instruction. 2. Students meeting course deadlines. Students need to have good time management to fulfill course deadlines. 3. Isolation. Asynchronous instruction can be a lonely place because the interaction is less frequent among students and instructor. If a student is a social butterfly, asynchronous instruction may not be the best fit. What is synchronous instruction? Synchronous instruction occurs when the instructor and students meet in real time during a face-to-face setting or an online format such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Big Blue Button. Examples of synchronous activities: live lectures, virtual office hours, guest speakers. Advantages of synchronous instruction. Engagement. Synchronous instruction permits class and direct social interaction among instructors and students and may lead to a higher level of learning engagement. 2. Immediate feedback. Several research studies have divulged that students favor synchronous interaction of online learning and feel a connection to peers and instructors. Students appreciate receiving immediate feedback and they are able to observe visual cues from peers. 3. Instructor can gauge students' understanding of content. Disadvantages of synchronous instruction. 1. Student scheduling conflicts with synchronous meetings. If a student has a hectic schedule, synchronous instruction may not be the best fit for that student. 2. Potential technical issues. Video conferencing platforms such as Zoom may experience connectivity issues with the internet, which will result in a frozen window or disconnection from the application. Finding balance. The results of various research studies have suggested students appreciate both synchronous and asynchronous instruction. Suggestions for balancing the two methods. 1. Review your course objectives, goals. 2. Review your course content. 3. Identify which activities are best suited for asynchronous versus synchronous instruction. Certain synchronous or asynchronous instruction work better for specific purposes. For example, providing informal feedback and guidance may lead itself better to synchronous activities, while asking students to view an instructional video and then asking them to respond to a discussion board question about the video gives students time to reflect and refine their thinking. This type of instruction is suited for asynchronous. In closing, incorporating both asynchronous and synchronous methods are essential in an online setting. It is an approach to promote equitable and accessible learning outcomes for students in the remote world. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope it was helpful.